Now, on to the next question. Looking back at your career, what are some setbacks and challenges you faced along the way, whether it be in research, or what are some regrets that you wish you could have taken back, or any of those?
So back in the days when I was a little bit younger, I served as president and vice president for all those student organizations. And once I started working, even as an adjunct, a long time ago, I was somehow given the opportunities to serve as leaders. So with leadership positions, we sometimes will spend a lot more time on administering stuff or organizing things. I enjoy doing that, don't get me wrong. However, to answer this question, I want to say that thinking back, some of the time that I could have spent with family was now with mainly in my work. So I would say that work, life, and family balance is a very important challenge that we all face. Now, growing up as in any Asian family, I would say, we were taught to have this growth mindset, not the fixed mindset. So if we're not doing well in school in a certain test, maybe a reading test, a math test, our parents would definitely say, well, what happened, right? Sometimes this is also called attribution theory or incremental theory, where they say, our answers are usually not because that's my ability, because I'm dumb in math. No, usually it's, well, we attribute it to because of my effort. And parents say that too. They say, okay, now go back and practice 20 more times. And if you do not do well next time, practice 100 more times. So we're like, okay, we need to put in our efforts. That's actually a great mindset, don't get me wrong. But that's the mindset that made us all hardworking people. Work hard, wonderful. What I would like to say is that we should also try to work smart. That way, we're able to really balance our work in our life, in our family. That's just a little bit setback that I have experienced before. Research-wise, I think I've been doing fine, but that challenge to balance work and life and family is always there for all of us to think about.
Let's go on to the next question. What motivated you to pursue a career in research and teaching?
Yes, so I like to do research. I like to teach because I feel like I am able to impact more people and people's lives. And I like to contribute to the knowledge field. We create knowledge, we engage in those conversations with other scholars and other researchers, trying to figure out what is going on here. So in the scientific world, I teach research methods, so we try to see how we should make scientific inquiries. And by doing so, we will be able to know the world better, and we're able to make the world better. There's this debate, and I'll just quickly talk about it, and that is the two different paradigms in discussing the reality or the being of the world. And one worldview is that it is fixed, positivism. So post-positivists say that, however you say, agree or disagree, there is this world. Say there are frogs. Even if you do not know frogs at all, there are frogs in this world. It is there. And then the other paradigm is the interpretivist approach, where they say, no, the world is up to us to determine, up to us to decide, up to us to interpret. So if I think that I live in a wonderful, happy world with my family, with my small Toyota, I don't know about Beamers, I don't know about Mercedes-Benz or Lexus. I'm happy in this world. Now, of course, you may say, one is probably stronger, better, but in the research world, both may stand well because, say, interpretativists may argue that just a couple of centuries ago, the world was flat. The sun, our sun was orbiting the earth, right? But now we say, no, 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 no. Well, that was a mistake just a couple of centuries. Now we think, we are very sure now that the earth is orbiting the sun. But who knows? Maybe after a couple of centuries, we're all orbiting something else, right? But right now, it is up to our best knowledge. That is the reality that we all believe in. That's the science, the hardcore science. Just like a couple of centuries ago, that was the hardcore science. That was the reality. So in the research world, whatever they were doing, maybe after just a couple of centuries or decades, we may say, wait, this is how you treat the disease. No, we don't need to do that. Just do something, far advanced medical knowledge and skills will be able to cure whatever disease. But right now, we're doing our best. Same thing with how we learn, same thing with our human development, human ability, capability, things of that sort. So being in the research world is fabulous. I love learning myself. And you probably have heard of this phrase, teach and learn. I aspire to be a lifelong learner. Being in the academic world helps me achieve that.
Talk about the importance of networking and how you were able to connect with others and build a team.
Oh, this is very important. All great leaders have a team. And if you think about it, all successful people work in a team. And it's not only true in the business world, but also in all types of work. So the importance of networking is really beyond words. I would say that we just do what we're passionate about, and we will find potential teammates. We'll find those that are also interested in the things that we're interested in doing. I network a lot, right? But I'm not saying that, say, if you're majoring in business, probably you will start building your network, you will start networking a lot. But no, that doesn't mean that if you're studying calculus 3, you need to network with other people. No, you need to understand it first. But ultimately, even after your study, you should still try to build good relationships with your other peers, your friends, your mentors. That way, you'll be able to find good teammates. We all have heard of this. Birds of a feather flock together. So I would like to say, and it's really my honest suggestion, that we should stay away from negative people. It doesn't help to have maybe a small group of people, 2 or 3 of them would be more than enough, where they get together, blaming others, complaining about things, and talking about bad things behind people's backs. How can we be productive, right? Wasting our time doing that. So stay away from those people, but doing what you're passionate about doing, then you will be able to find good teammates, and you'll be able to network, and I do mean meaningful network. And that really leads to what I mentioned earlier in terms of the importance of extracurricular activities, the clubs. I was interested in learning more about my Asian ancient cultures or heritages. So I joined those things, and then I got a lot of good friends and those that are interested in doing different things and learn together. And so that's very important. Even in the academic world, we still may team up with others to write a paper together, to conduct research projects together. And truth be told, that my experience has been those collaboration projects are actually with good quality and also good efficiency compared to a lot of my solo one-authored projects.
Great. Thank you so much. I'd also like to add on to that. I've experienced a lot of, networking and things like that in connecting throughout my high school years. And one important experience I'd like to talk about is, one time at a Duke summer camp, I met someone from all the way from Texas, um, back like 3, 4 years ago. And now she's serving on the team for Beyond Dreams. And so, network and connecting can go a long way because at the top, at the very top, the world is very small and you never know, who will be the next person on your team. Um, and that is a big part of formulating a team, not only in like research, but also business and um, anything.